Hi viewers, I thought I'd address this topic that doesn't really seem to get a lot of coverage on channels. Now, my personal take on the cleaning of coins is that it's your silver to do whatever you want with it. We shouldn't care what someone else does with their silver. But I will go over my personal guidelines for cleaning and not cleaning. Now, if you've bought a bullion piece and it is just worth bullion, so it's not a collectible bullion coin, or if you've paid bullion price for it, like a lot of these Canadian silver dollars that I've picked up from my LCS over the years, then it really wouldn't, I don't think it's an issue to clean them, to dip them. Actually I will just cover that subject. Cleaning can mean several different things. You dip them in a solution which removes the tarnish. Now, unfortunately, I've seen at my LCS over the years many of these British crowns that have had the absolute arse polished out of them. They've been buffed into oblivion, and that ruins its numismatic value. People have probably gone to sell some of their late partner's coins or whatever, and they've seen it all grubby like that and thought, oh yeah, I better clean that before I take it to the shop, which of course is the worst mistake they would make. And part of the reason is that you can't really see it in this light, but these dark tone coins will have a lot of micro abrasions in them, and when you dip that, they show up absolutely horribly. So thankfully nobody buffed the arse out of that one. Or like this Russian commemorative, which was is a numismatic piece and struck to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the Romanov dynasty. Hopefully the colours are showing up on that for you. And obviously things like the 8 reals, cap and raise, they have a collector following, and this one's got chop marks on, so I definitely wouldn't be cleaning anything like that. Or the more sought after Canadian coins. And onto detector fines. Well, detector fines, they've really got to be cleaned because they're usually covered in mud, but you can usually remove a lot of that with just water to try and flush it out of the details. Gorgeous 1582 sixpence for those of you who haven't seen one, and this is a clipped silver, which a lot of them were. So you shouldn't have to use anything, any kind of chemical dipping on the detector fines. So numismatics, you shouldn't really be cleaning with anything really. Like this 1910 peso caballito. Definitely not cleaning numismatics, and likewise proofs. You should definitely not be doing anything with them, not even getting your fingers near them, because I've seen these many times, the older proofs at my LCS with a great big fingerprint on it, and there's absolutely nothing you can do to remove that fingerprint. It wouldn't matter if you soaked it in soapy water, or you would then leave watermarks on the proof surfaces, which show up even worse than the fingerprint. I don't really think there's much you can do once you've got a fingerprint on a proof coin. You're basically you're making that piece a bullion piece, devalued it to its bullion price. Now, one of the reasons it's controversial is because some people, or some collectors should I say, like their coins to be blast white. Have I got a blast white one there? Not really. they like their coins to be blast white, and others, you know, prefer the toning, which kind of shows the age and shows its age as well. Now, talking of toning, this is a bullion piece, but again, I would not dip this at all. I would not attempt to clean this because of its gorgeous colouring, you know, natural toning. You can see the blues and browns there. Not so much on that side, but certainly the eagle's got some gorgeous colouring there, and I would absolutely not dip that, even though it is a bullion piece. So you've all been waiting for me to clean some silver, so let's do it. Let's clean some silver. Now, I'm sure most of you are aware there's multiple ways of cleaning silver. There's dipping it in various strengths of this acid. They also do these dips specifically for coins, and obviously for the various types of coins. But obviously, as I said before, you do not want to be dipping numismatics or proofs in them. So what I'm going to try dipping today is the I can't remember what it's called now. Maybe you'll drop a comment below. I've forgotten it. I've had it so many years. This poured piece by Bay City Bullion, and I'm going to drop that in there, and we'll leave that for a minute. And while that's soaking, this is another piece from him, which, as you can see, is getting quite dark, and on the back there as well. Now, this piece originally I think had artificial toning in the background, which really made it you know, made the mane quite pronounced, and I actually like that look. I actually don't dislike this darkness of it, but I'm not going to dip this piece. I'm going to try cleaning this piece with a silver polishing cloth to just highlight it, and you can see the back coming up cleaner already. Isn't really the bit I wanted to show. What I really wanted to show was the you can see it's been well used, the mane, and how that will show up. Anyway, I'll work on this and I'll be right back with you. Now, just a couple minutes with that polishing cloth, apart from wearing a hole in my glove. You can see what a difference that's made, you know, highlighting the high points with the polish, or buffing the high points, and obviously the back. And now that's ready to go back in my display cabinet, where no doubt it'll tone down again over the next few years. Anyway, let's have a look, see how the bar's doing. And well, you can see the toning is coming off there. I'm just going to go and run this under the tap, and I will be right back. Now, you always want to make sure you wash that stuff off with water. I usually you can use tap water or distilled water, which then doesn't leave any residue if you've got a lime scaly water source. But yeah, it's definitely come up a lot better, but not as crisp as I thought it would. But I'm going to do exactly the same with this one, and with the silver polishing cloth. I'm just going to rub up the high points, and just got a couple of nice points there I noticed. But let me just buff this up and I'll be right back. Right, hopefully you can see it makes a huge difference, just a quick buff up. And what a gorgeous piece that is. Bay City Bullion on Instagram. Now, I'm sure you all know the most cleanable and polishable type of silver would be usable silver. Lovely little gorgeous Scottish christening spoon there, and a pair of spoons from 1860, a fork, and my gorgeous little creamer mug, sterling silver of course, and I'll upload a picture shortly of what that looked like before dipping and polishing. And of course the other thing is jewellery. A lot of this heavy silver is Italian men's, well, I suppose it could be anybody's really, but this isn't hallmarked, it's just stamped sterling I think, and Italian, but it's probably, don't know, maybe a couple ounces there. I'll have to weigh that one. But big old chunky chain, and obviously you can just use the cloth to buff over that, and obviously if it's really black you can dip it first and then rinse it off in water. Anyway, hope you found the video informative, and keep calm and keep stacking, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!